Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Rivals. And this is going to be another Race Now episode. Today we're going to be racing as Christopher Bell, but we're not going to be driving this DeWalt car, because my favorite scheme that I ever recognized him for is the Ream car. They've done ruined it, but I actually have a die-cast of this car. Really cool looking thing. He won a few races in this car. And the reason I'm picking him today is because he almost won Circuit of the Americas in 2024, and this weekend they're going there. So we're going to give it a shot with him, and I'm going to adjust the settings before I do anything else. So we're going to do less wear and more grip, because I practiced yesterday on normal tire wear settings, and it was a disaster. I had no rear traction past 3 laps, and it just kept getting worse and worse. So yeah, less wear, more grip. Why is this menu backwards? I don't know. So black flags, we're not going to do cautions. We're going to just have the stage brakes, and that's going to be it. We're going to start from tail to field like always. 4 times wear, 25% race length, full damage, 105 max difficulty. These AI really aren't that fast unless you have no rear traction. I found that out. Whenever I have no rear traction, I can't get power off the freaking corners anymore. But all that really matters, we're going to narrow the skill range so as many of these guys are competitive as possible. We're really going to spread out the starts so they don't crash into each other as much, but they probably still are going to. Make them stable, normal recovery. Try to have little mechanical failures, because it's bad enough they're probably going to wreck each other a few times and stack up. And yeah, let's prevent them from having that much tire wear too, because I still want this to be relatively challenging. If it was possible to complete with normal tire wear, then yes, I would. But we're just going to save that. And this game's awesome soundtrack is playing in the background. Or half of it, I guess.
Welcome to the Circuit of the Americas here in Austin, Texas. I'm Alex Hayden, and we're at one of America's newest road courses. This track is full of elevation changes and tight technical turns that are sure to challenge the drivers today. I'm excited for the opening charge up the hill into iconic Turn 1.
And whenever I say that about the soundtrack, I mean, at some point they updated the game and it axed half the soundtrack. But, for what it's worth, pretty much only the good songs actually stayed in. There might have been a couple that were still pretty good that I never hear anymore and haven't heard since the release of the game, but that's alright. I have a lot of these saved to Spotify in this leftover soundtrack. No practice, no qualifying, just skippity-doo-dah, and head into the pre-race. We're starting 38th. What 2 cars got sent to the tail of the field?
You can hear the excitement of the fans as the drivers get ready for the command. Let's head trackside to get those engines fired and the race started.
Yes, I hear the excitement of the fans as we are in the middle of nowhere and it's completely silent. Kyle Larson has not wanted this track. Maybe he almost did in 2021, but we're starting next to the Timmy Hill, the Intimidator.
Green flag.
And then behind us is the 38 of, what, freaking Todd Gilliland, I guess? And then the other guy in some Rick Ware racing car. I'm not supposed to pass cars for the start-finish line, but they're not giving much of a choice. They're freaking terrible.
You're clear right here.
Well, I started on the outside of the 66, so it's okay if I beat him in the
Focus
line.
forward here.
But I'm going to try to not actually go making passes on all these people until after the first corner. That way they have time to actually spread out and arrange themselves. Then I'll go making my maneuvers. I feel confident that I can run this race now. I spent an hour and a half trying to do it yesterday, and to no avail, always would spin and crap off the corners. And freaking Timmy Hill over there bouncing into me and then spinning out. But he was going to finish back there anyway, so what difference does it make? I'm going to try to weave my way to the inside of J.G. Illy. I should be able to make it a solid 6 or 7 laps before my tires give out and I'm out of freaking control. Why is Bobby Labonte here? Why is he in my way? Bobby Labonte over there. This is a great passing zone, and this weekend they're not using this configuration anymore. Damn! Cody Ware just passed me. That was impressive. I'll give you that. But yeah, I don't know why they removed this nice downhill section and that ending corner where you get big runs in this game. I think I liked it being the longest track in NASCAR history. I don't think there's a track longer than Circuit of the Americas with this configuration. But now the new configuration is probably shorter than Road America. And it might be shorter than a few other road courses. I don't know. I haven't seen an actual comparison of what this new configuration is to like Sonoma or something.
All clear.
Man.
All clear.
Oh God, Jesus, Daniel Hemrick, what was that? Well, this takes a lot of focus. They are stacking up because Daniel Suarez is just not going anywhere. Interesting decision by Daniel Suarez. I gained 4 positions in that corner. Gonna gas it up, slide past the 31 of Justin Haley. He now drives the 7 car for Spire again. Oh, they stack up bad in this part of the track, and I would like to be on the track, but I have cars to dodge. I don't even want to say avoid. I want to say dodge. Because avoid's not in this game, and dodge is going to be in next year's NASCAR game, I guess. I keep hearing dodge, then I keep hearing ram, and it's like, is it dodge or is it ram? It can't be dodge and ram at the same time, because those are 2 separate things. And it has been for a very long time. We're in the top half of the field after the first lap of this race. I will say this is a very beautiful rendition of Circuit of the Americas. More colorful, more fun to look at, and cartoonish almost in comparison to NASCAR 21 Ignition, which, you know, that game's version of this track was all right. But then at the same time, they had some update. Oh my God, Joey Logano bicycled and damn near spun. But yeah, they had an update, and it adjusted the draw distance. It made it way, way less. Very much decreased the draw distance of all the obstacles and features, cars, haulers, signs, you know, trees. And I think it was because how much draw distance they had with all the stuff in this track might have been causing the game to crash. This track has to be the one that causes the most crashes for me when I play the game. But now you just see things pop in. Look, it's just these cars, trucks, trees popping in like last damn second. And I kind of missed whenever the game was more likely to crash, and it still looked way better than this. I'm going to hit the brakes at 3, which is right there. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm jerking the car back and forth because I don't want it to spin out from me holding the brakes. These guys are good. But they're really good at some parts of the track, really aggressive, capable of racing you.
Looking forward here, clear.
And then you get to other sections of the track, and then they just stop. They slow down immensely, and the race is all yours. Especially this upcoming part of the track. Keep in mind, these AI drive the track this way because somebody was playing the game, testing it, quality assurance, whatnot, and when they made their racing line, they couldn't handle their car right here, and so they drove slow right there. And there was no fixing it. I mean, I think that they could have gotten a really good car driver person, gamer guy, yeah, and had them make the racing line for this track. They could have worked at it all day to make a really good racing line, and that could be the leader's racing line, and then just work down the pace from there. But no. We're up to 12th after the second lap, so I guess we're getting stage points. Not that we need stage points when this is just a quick race.
All clear, nothing coming out back.
I am really upset that Christopher Bell's Ream car is some even more ugly shit than part of this car was. There's a side where there's Ream, but then they don't put it anywhere. It's just blank. Because Ream's logo is a circle, and then you got all this space and nothing to put there. Ah! Oh my God, Truex. That's not like Truex. Truex doesn't race like that. Look at Matt Kenseth making a move on Cole Custer. Well, Cole Custer's back in the 41 car, so I got back to this game in time. But I don't know what Matt Kenseth is doing here.
All clear, all clear. No pressure.
Never mind freaking Bobby Labonte. Is Darrell Waltrip in this race too? Because I know he's in the game. Okay, we're going to come flying into this corner.
Nobody out back here.
Matt Kenseth is not taking it easy.
Clear out back.
I'm trying to take it easy because I don't want to spin out. But we're in 10th. Big old gap to 9th, 8th, and probably 7th. I recall this just being an easy track and one that I can win easily without, too much difficulty. And then I did whatever the heck happened where I put normal tire wear and things got really shitty and really impossible. I was falling away from the driver in 4th place yesterday because I couldn't put power down off the corners without the car starting to do donuts. Oh boy. So your winners at Circuit of the Americas, since its inception, are Chase Elliott, which that was so fucking rigged. They could have thrown the caution at any damn point. Me and Kamikaze were at that race together. It could have been Bowman. It could have been Kyle Busch. Where are you going, car? Get on the track. Just drive straight. I wonder why the racing line for these AI is terrible. The second Circuit of the Americas race was Ross Chastain. Could have been Bowman. Could have been the Dinger. And then the third race here was Tyler Reddick. It was a really good race, exciting battle between him and William Byron. And then they went into a bunch of overtime restart madness bullcrap, and he still won. And then last year's race is William Byron, and we find all these 3 guys: Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, William Byron, 7th, 8th, and 9th. And that's why 6 was afraid of 7. Alex Bowman, because 7, 8, 9. I don't. Well, you saw what we could do in 3 laps in that first stage, so we're going to get 4 tires, some repairs, some fuel. We're going to go back to the tail of the field. We're going to see if I can crack the top 10 in 2 laps. Keep in mind, I was 12th at the end of the second lap, so I don't feel like I gained as many positions as I could have. But again, I am not actually going to advance my position until we finish the first corner, just to be fair with these delusional, dumb AI. I don't know what Bobby Labonte over there is doing. He's supposed to be some NASCAR legend, and he gets this special spot in this 2022 game, and then he can't even hang on to the back of the field. And, one of the best teams. I don't know how the heck he passed me. God dang. I barely made the corner, and then why pass me? So we're going to squeeze our way past some of these guys. There's nowhere to go. They're not exactly going that fast, but there's nowhere to pass them either. So I am going to keep on crashing it. I'm trying to pass cars. There's no passing spot. Oh my God, Greg Biffle. And we wrecked Timmy Hill yet again. That time was not my fault. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not having any luck this time. We got to squeeze. We got to just abuse them. Bumper cars. Oh, we're stuck. I'm stuck on the rumble strip. I hate that that's a thing. How come you could get stuck on rumble strips in this NASCAR heat programming? I mean, it's not a NASCAR heat game, but leftover element of you being able to get fucked over, all balance of car thrown off by riding a curb like a railroad track. And this controller is causing hand cramps very badly. I had the same problem yesterday, but it is terrible for racing games. It causes immense right hand pain. Ow! Bubba, let me make the corner, please. Damn, I'm not even, get your stupid, lousy, no race winning ass in any series the fuck out of the way, LaJoy. God damn it, man. I'm trying to pass all these damn cars. I got Bubba up my ass, and then LaJoy in my fucking face. It's a fucking nightmare of a threesome. Holy shit. Okay, we're gonna squeeze past whatever the hell Mike McDowell's doing. He's not going anywhere. So many guys are just not going anywhere. They were about to have improved on my running position after the first lap of the stage. They are slowing down, checking up. We're going to work our way past Joey Logano.
Still there.
Make a legal turn 19. This is a 20-turn track, this version.
Still there.
We're going to pass Noah Gragson. And no, I did not say illegal.
Forward here, clear outside.
Illegal. Turn 19, that was. Because if you have all 4 tires past the rumble strip, I think that's what's illegal.
We got 1 lap to
But
go.
I've probably already taken illegal corners in the S's at some point. Okay, so we're going to go in here. That was a little bit better. How do you do that? How the fuck do you do that, Chase Briscoe? Didn't he almost win this race in 2022? I swear he was leading for like a split second. He does have a thing for road courses. He almost won the Indianapolis Roval in 2021 when he dumped Denny Hamlin. for no reason at all. My God, car is behaving so sporadically. You get a little bit uneven in the S's, and then suddenly there's no going back. It's completely fucked up start to finish. I can jump over this section of the track, speed it up, big old run. They have a checkup after that corner. We're going to slide. That was a slide job on a road course. What the hell? And here we go. We find ourselves pretty close to 8th place. Yeah, that first stage was a warm-up. Oh!
All clear.
Eric Jones. You're focusing a little too hard, Mr. Focus Factor. Oh, okay.
Still there. Nobody
Pass.
come back here.
That's Master Kinzit. Matt Kinzit.
Focus forward here.
Jedi Master Kinzit. I don't freaking know. And then we're going to pass
All clear, nothing out back.
Martin Truex Jr. His brakes work better than mine, it seems, because I was trying to match his braking while having the inside advantage, and that did not work. Get out of the way. You rear-ended me earlier. You deserve this. Okay, let's get a big old run on the Hendrick drivers up here. Byron and Elliott. Chase Elliott has never won a road course in the next gen, the Gen 7 car.
All clear.
He certainly had a number of opportunities. There was Road America in 2022. There was the Chicago Street Course 2023. There was another one, the Indianapolis Road Course in 2023 as well. And yeah, 2023 was not a good year for Chase Elliott. I can't turn, and it's upsetting me. It's pissing me off. I want to turn, but I don't want to get spun out by touching the rumble strip. That's what it's called. It's called the bumper strip. So yeah, we did gain more positions in 2 laps than I did to warm up in that first stage in 3 laps. So now we're going to fix this 3 seconds of damage that I got from really pushing the envelope, or whatever you want to call it. I don't remember what the phrase is. My brain is fried from being awake for 13 hours for work. You know, I'd like to record these whenever I wake up, but I don't think that would solve much problem either, because I'd be just waking up. But I want this video to go out for you guys.
All clear, nothing
So
coming out
we
back.
have a Circuit of the Americas on the latest actual NASCAR game, because, my God, Arcade Rush is, it's a NASCAR game. It doesn't have any NASCAR in it, though. At least this one does. It's got its alt schemes and whatnot. I don't know if this scheme that I'm driving right now is even in NASCAR Heat 5 when they added the 2022 DLC. Didn't people have to pay for that? Wasn't it like $10? Oh, sorry, Reddick. Looks like Reddick actually gained positions in the second stage. I thought he was lower down earlier. Okay, let's be patient. We got all the time in the world in this stage. Those first 2 stages were really just a showcase of how many cars can I pass in a short period of time. I just need to try keeping this damn thing in one piece until our pit stops. What if likes it whenever things are in one piece?
Still there. All right, clear all around.
Brad Keselowski, yes.
Look ahead for me,
Known
clear outside.
road course
Looking forward here, clear
aficionado,
outside.
Brad Keselowski. I just missed that turn more than ever. Was that turn
All clear.
8 or turn 9? I don't know what the number of that turn is.
Clear
Because
all around.
I know they stopped doing turn 7 and it's turn 6 where they make this new version of the track. See, this is what happens whenever you hold the brakes and you don't turn. If you don't make
All clear.
some weird, sporadic movements while hard braking into a corner, the car just veers off in some random direction. It's like, did Motorsport Games bring back issues from earlier Heat titles? Tyler Reddick! Stop! I mean, go! Stop not going and go! I'm thinking to myself, whenever I hold down the brakes, the car starts turning. Like it's freaking Dirt to Daytona or NASCAR Heat 2. I don't know if that even happened in NASCAR Heat 3 that much anymore. But I don't recall it even being an issue in Heat 4, that's for sure. But I go into a corner, I'm holding the brakes, the car is turning. I feel like they did something to the default setups for this game that at some tracks, car don't know how to drive. Here we got Brad Keselowski running second, and Kyle Larson is dominating this race. And I am sorry, Ryan Blaney. I unfortunately could not compete with the normal tire wear setting, so we're not going to have Ryan Blaney dominating this race like the first time I tried recording. Will you please fuck the fuck off, Brad Keselowski? You're not winning this race, contrary to whatever Larry McReynolds has to say. So let's try to ace these S's right here. Oh, not the best angle. Didn't turn in quick enough, but that was decent. Probably still the best I've taken it yet. Now we're going to give a little curvature right here. A little drifting. Send it into this corner. Oh, grab that curb a little bit. And we'll get a big old run. And we'll squeeze past Kyle Larson. And that's that. We finally have taken the lead here at Circuit of the Americas. I think it's a little upsetting. Oh my god! He wanted it back. He busted a nut all over my ass. I mean, they are rivals here in 2025, so I mean, I guess. It bothers me how I always hit the brakes right at marker number 3, and somehow that time it just completely missed the corner. What the fuck changed, man? Anyways, a few laps later, we are 5 laps away from the end of the race, getting low on fuel, and yeah, as I predicted, this car is impossible to drive with just the normal tire wear settings. But whenever I go back to the settings I used for the Let's Play with Chase Elliott, where I did win, yeah, it drives fine for the whole run, start to finish. So we're going to get all the tires, the fuel, and repair that 1 second of damage. I'm surprised it's not more, considering how much I got banged around. And I can hear them changing tires, and there's no animation. Yeah. You know, if you're not going to put animations in, then, like, don't bother. We could just sit here and do nothing. How many positions did I lose for my pit stop? Where am I going to be?
Okay, get back in there.
I'm only 9th. That's like a green flag pit stop, but I'm so damn good that I seriously only lost 8 positions. Well, there's Hamlin, but I mean, I'm passing back right here, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see if I can get some spots back before they take their pit stops then. Ha ha! Look at us go! Flying past Daniel Suarez. And, well, then y'all have some fantastic brakes, and you just cheated. You used Alex Bowman to make the corner. Which, to be honest, that does sound like something Daniel Suarez would do, though. Use Alex Bowman to make a corner. And y'all are slinging y'allselves all over the place.
Clear all around.
And I'm just going to ignore all that. You're right behind Ross Chastain. Their racing line is just bizarre. They come off the corner and then, like, they have to be as far to the left as possible in this random spot. And I don't know where they're getting it from. How do you manage to make a racing line like that? I mean, them slowing down right here, that makes sense. You know, they're going to be taking pit stops, and I'm going to hope they don't check up into me. So Kyle Larson's down pit road, and everyone else is down pit road. So I'm guessing I have front end damage now. Yep, just like that, front end damage again.
White flag is in the air. You're almost out of gas. You gotta dump hit for gas here. Get low on gas. Get low on gas. You're running off fumes out there.
Okay. Goddamn, that has to be the best lap I possibly could have ran here. And it's a 2 minutes and 17 seconds. That was a 2-second improvement on... How is that an 85 speed rating whenever I beat everyone's fucking ass? And then some guy came up and wrecked me from where I don't know. Where did that guy even come from? Okay, put it back in... There we go. Now let's do some donuts because we just won Circuit of the Americas by a very large, gigantic interval over the rest of the field. And that is nice. This is some amazing scenery here. Bright and sunny day, and Christopher Bell is winning on the beautiful, gorgeous Circuit of the Americas front straightaway. And now here we are in Victory Lane. I mean, if you want to call this Victory Lane, I'm not entirely sure exactly what this is. They're in their DeWalt uniforms. They don't have Ream uniforms. I figured they wouldn't have to be any different than what he's already wearing, but yeah. So now, let's take a look at the results. I'm going to turn up the volume on my TV so you can hear the soundtrack, and I ain't got to worry about the copyrighted raw audio. Yeah. Kyle Larson led the most laps. I led that entire final stage almost, and he led the most laps. What the heck? I mean, I guess he led during pit stops too. And yeah, there's Austin Cindric with the tough break, started 8th and finished 33rd. Not sure if I had anything to do with that. But yeah, my fastest lap was 2 minutes and 17.1 seconds. So if you've got NASCAR rivals, I would love to see you make a video in cockpit cam. Don't do no chase cam shit. Get the most realistic experience possible and try to beat that time. I want to see it. And no corner cutting. I did the best I could to never corner cut. But Kyle Larson, I don't see him as a guy who has a thing for this track just yet. Maybe he wins tomorrow. I don't know. But, I mean, up until this point, I don't know what this game is actually based off of. Alex Bowman down there in 10th. Yeah, he could win this thing. Chastain could win it again. Suarez, he's good on some road courses. I don't know where the heck Brad Keselowski came from in all this. Noah Gragson, 15th. With the Brendan Gaughan team, whatever that's called. Jesus. And then we go down this list some more. And let's find out, finish the tail of the field. Austin Cindric was still running the race, so he didn't wreck or anything. Todd Gilliland really started at the back in like last place and finished there. This is some very regular results, to be honest, for the most part. Oh my god, I am going to be in a rush to get this video edited and put out and everything, because I put it off for 2 days, and then I tried doing it on Thursday, and then it was a disaster. Now I'm doing it on Friday, and I edit it on Saturday, and hopefully it comes out in the afternoon. I already did a video of Phoenix in 2023 with Ryan Blaney, because he's come so close to winning that track several times and just can't do it. He still hasn't done it to this day, my god. And then there's Las Vegas. I already did a video of that with Kyle Busch based off of stuff going on in 2022. So my next video on this game is going to be Homestead Miami, and it's going to come out just before I actually attend this year's Homestead race with Clavel and my girlfriend Kayla. We're going to be going to Disney as well that weekend. So see you next time. That's that, and episode over.